in the last two classes that probability of our success in n trials can be determined by using the formula NCR P raised to power R Q raised to power n minus R. So this was the formula to calculate the probability of R success in n trials, and this is called binomial distribution. Further, we have seen the mean, which is represented by mu for binomial distribution, and it is calculated by using n into p. And further, we had studied about variance, and it is represented by sigma square, and it is equal to npq. Okay. Now let's discuss the question number. I think question number 7 we can take. 5 and 6, I think both are similar. Okay. Okay, so let's take question number 7 from exercise 9.4. So question 7 says that if x follows binomial distribution with parameter n is equal to 5. So n is equal to 5 is given to you, and p uh, comma p, here p is probability of success, and p of x is equals to 2 is equal to 9 times p of x is equal to 3. It is also given. Then find the value of p. So p is equals to question mark. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, so what we will do, or how we start with this question? First, we will calculate the probability of 2 success in 5 trials. So we will apply this formula. So by this formula, we can write 5c2 p raised to power 2. So here it will be p raised to power 2 into q raised to power n minus r. So it is 5 minus 2, that is 3. That is equal to 9 times probability of 3 success. So it is 5c3 p raised to power 3 q raised to power 2. Clear till this point? Okay. Now, as we know, you by the properties of combination, that NCR is equal to NCn minus R, correct? So we can write 5c2 is equal to 5c3. 5c 5 minus 2, that is 5c3. Okay. So this 5c2 can be replaced with 5c3 here. So this is 5c3. Also, we can simplify this term. So this p square and p square from here can be cancelled out. Q square from here and q square from here, we can cancel these two terms. Q is equal to 9 times 5c3 p. Okay. So this 5c3 and this 5c3 gets cancelled. So q is equal to 9p. So this is the relation between p and q. Okay. Now, as we know that probability of success plus probability of failure means p plus q is equal to 1. Now put the value of uh, q here. So p and the value of q is 9p. So replace q with 9p, that is equals to 1. So 10p is equal to 1. And further you will get p is equals to 1 by 10. This will be your answer. That's it. Okay. So is it clear? Now try to solve next question number 8. ये हटा दो, क्वेश्चन हो गया तो.
Sir, 1 second, can you please move back to previous slide?
Okay.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. Now the next question, question number 8 from same exercise. So question number 8 says that there 3 cards are drawn successively with replacement from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. So we have 52 card, a pack of 52 card, and 3 cards are drawn without with replacement, okay, with replacement. And the question says that find the mean and variance of number of red cards. So here x means x, or we can say the success is defined as getting a red card. Getting a red card is our success. So if we are taking 3 cards, it means the total number of trial n is equals to 3. Okay, now the question says that find the probable mean and variance of getting number of cards. So mean means mu. So the formula for mu is n into p. Now what is p? P is probability of success in each trial. So in the first trial, when we are selecting one card out of this 52, what is the probability of this to be red card? So we have 26 red cards. So probability of selecting one red card will be 26 by 52. That is equals to 1 by 2. So just put the values of n and p in this formula. And here it will be 3 into 1 by 2. So value of mu will be 3 by 2 mean. Okay. Further, the question also asks for the variance. So variance sigma square is equal to npq. Now, n is again 3, p is again 1 by 2, q is also 1 by 2, because q is 1 minus p, so you will get 1 by 2, and your answer will be 3 by 4. That's it. Okay. Now, can we move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, next is question number 9. So, in question number 9, question says that a die is thrown 3 times. X denotes XB, number of twos seen. Okay. So a die is thrown 3 times. So the number of trial is 3. And X denotes number of twos. Okay. So if we are throwing a dice 3 times, then we can get either 0, 2, or 1, 2, or 2 times 2, or 3 times 2, like this. Okay. Now the question says that find probability distribution of x. So here the value of x will be 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So to find probability distribution p of x, first we will consider 0 success in 3 trials. So here it will be 3c0 into p to the power 0. Here p will be 1 upon 6. Why 1 upon 6? Because getting 2 in a single throw of dice, the probability is 1 upon 6. So 1 upon 6 to the power 0 into q. So q is 5 upon 6, because q is 1 minus p. So here 5 upon 6 whole raised to power n. That means 3. So this will be the probability of getting 0, 0, 2s. Okay. Further, we will move to 1, 2, and 3 Qs.
तो ये बाइनोमियल है ना सब?
हाँ, ये बाइनोमियल है ना. ओके. अब 1 सक्सेस के लिए जब निकालेंगे तो फिर क्या होगा? 1 सक्सेस के लिए निकालेंगे तो ये जगह 3C1.
3C1 1 to the power 6 to the power 1.
हाँ,
उसके बाद 5 by 6 to the power 2.
करेक्ट. यहाँ पर हो जाएगा 3C2 1 by 6 की पावर 2, 5 by 6 की पावर 1, and last will be 3C3 1 by 6 to the power 3 into 5 by 6 to the power 0. फर्दर इसको सॉल्व कर लेना, न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू मिलेगी. तो जो भी आंसर के फॉर्म में लिखना है लिख सकते हो. ये वैल्यूज निकालने तो आता है ना 3C1 3C2 3C0 रिया.
हाँ वो 3 upon 3 minus 0 into वो ना.
हाँ हाँ.
upon factorial.
3 फैक्टोरियल अपॉन 0 फैक्टोरियल इनटू 3 माइनस 0 फैक्टोरियल.
हाँ आता है.
उसमें शॉर्टकट भी मैंने बताया था, जैसे 3C0 डायरेक्टली 1 होता है, 3C3 डायरेक्टली 1 होता है।
हाँ
3C1 की वैल्यू क्या होती है? वो 3 होगी। NC1 इज इक्वल टू N। तो वो शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स जो मैंने पहले भी बताए थे वो यहाँ पर भी अप्लाई करने हैं।
3C1 क्या बोले आप?
3
कैसे?
करके देख लेना, वो मिल जाएगा तुमको। 3 होता है। कभी भी NC1 आएगा ना तो N के बराबर आएगा। N कोई भी नंबर हो, चाहे 5C1 है तो 5 होगा, 100C1 है तो भी वो 100 होगा, लाइक दैट।
आपके पास इसके फॉर्मूलाज मतलब जो भी आप बता रहे हो वो लिखा हुआ है क्या कहीं पे?
लिखा हुआ ऐसा होगा कहीं ना कहीं पे, मतलब PDF मैंने सेव किया होगा उस जगह पे। बट जब मैंने स्टार्ट किया था ना बायनोमियल या ये वाला टॉपिक, तब मैंने इसके बारे में एक शॉर्ट में बताया था, तो रिकॉर्डिंग्स में होगा वो।
और रिकॉर्डिंग्स यूट्यूब में है सारी। तो अभी
हाँ,
तक प्रोबेबिलिटी और डिफरेंशिएशन की एक क्लास बस इतना ही हुआ है ना?
इसके पहले और क्या कर रहे थे हम लोग? और भी कुछ चैप्टर कर रहे थे आई थिंक। चैप्टर 2 हुआ ना, चैप्टर 2 तुम अब्सेंट थी शायद उसमें भी पूरा।
न्यूमेरिकल इनइक्वालिटीज।
हाँ, न्यूमेरिकल इनइक्वालिटीज भी कंप्लीट किया हमने।
रिकॉर्डिंग्स देखनी पड़ेगी।
हाँ।
2x। ठीक है।
हम्म। ओके, हो गया ये क्वेश्चन।
मैं नेक्स्ट
नेक्स्ट।
क्लास से ऑफलाइन आ सकती हूँ?
हाँ
मैं नेक्स्ट क्लास से ऑफलाइन आ सकती हूँ?
हाँ बिल्कुल। मैं तो कोचिंग से ही क्लासेस ले रहा हूँ ना, तो यहाँ पर आ सकते हो ऑफलाइन।
हाँ ठीक है।
ओके, 10 11 12 13 14 चेक करो एक बार जल्दी। Yes, Chevy, which question you are solving right now?
Sir, question number 10.
Okay. कुछ डाउट होगा, नहीं बनेगा तो पूछना, मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ फिर बोर्ड में, अदरवाइज सॉल्व करो उसको।
So like here the question says a number greater than 4. That means like we'll have two possibilities for 5 and 6.
फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 10।
Yes, sir. Sir, so like while writing the formula, we have to write in this way 2C5.
Just let me read the question. Find the probability distribution of number of success in two tosses of a die where a success is defined as a number greater than 4. Okay. So we can have 0 success, 1 success or 2 success. So value of x will be 0, 1, 2. Okay.
Sir, it says number greater than 4.
Yes. So if we are tossing a dice 2 times, then it is possible in both the toss we can have a number less than 4.
Yes,
Second
sir.
case, we can get more than 4 in one toss and less than 4 in second toss. Third, in both the toss we can get more than 4. Okay. So we have 0, 1 and 2 success like this.
Yes, sir.
मुझे प्रोबेबिलिटी की भी एक बार देखनी पड़ेगी वीडियोस, से डायरेक्ट तो नहीं हो रहा।
नहीं हो रहा है, वो रैंडम वेरिएबल से तुमको स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा पूरा का पूरा, क्योंकि एक दूसरे से कनेक्टेड तो है वो।
So once
अब
can
मैं
you
उसको,
please fill this table?
यस यस शेवी, व्हाट आर यू आस्किंग फॉर?
Sir, the table for
द टेबल फॉर,
10th question.
okay, the distribution table. Okay, so look, here x, the success is defined as getting a number greater than 4, getting greater than 4. Okay, this is x. Now the value of x, look, number of trials n is equal to 2, because we are tossing a die 2 times, so we can have either 0 or 1 success or 2 success, like this. Okay, now when we start to calculate the probability p of x, so here the 0 success, probability of 0 success out of 2 trial will be 2c0 p raised to power. Now what is p? P is probability of success. Now what is success? Success is getting a number greater than 4. So the probability of p will be 2 by 6. Why 2 by 6? Because getting more than 4 means getting 5 or getting 6. So the probability of getting 5 or 6 is 2 by 6, correct? So here the probability of success will be 1 upon 3. Now q, that is probability of failure. It will be 2 by 3, 1 minus 1 by 3. Okay. So here 2c0 p raised to power, p is 1 upon 3 raised to power 0, q, that is 2 by 3 raised to power 2. Okay. Further, for one success, it will be 2c1 p, that is 1 upon 3 raised to power 1, q, that is 2 by 3 raised to power 1. Further, two success, it will be 2c2, 1 upon 3 raised to power 2, and we can leave 2 raised to by 3, because whole raised to power 0 is there, and it will be 0 only. It will be 1 only. So here it will be 4 by 9. Next probability will be 2 into 2 by 9. Again, it will be 4 by 9, I think. Here it is 1 upon 9. Okay. So the probability distribution will look like this. Okay. Now the question also says that find the mean and variance standard deviation. Okay. Now what is mean? Mean is NP. Okay. Now here n, number of trial is 2. P, the probability of success in one trial is 1 by 3. So your mean will be 2 by 3. And further it also says for variance. Variance is equal to NPQ. So mean in n is 2, P is 1 upon 3, Q is 2 upon 3. So it will be 4 upon 9. That will be your variance. That's it. Okay.
Sir, and the standard deviation will be the root, no?
Which one? Standard deviation. Yes. Standard deviation sigma will be root of variance. So it will be 2 by 3 only. Root of this number. So are you trying to solve the next part, 11th?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to explain this question number 11? Whether you are approaching in a correct way or not?
So once I'm trying it.
Okay.
So like when we have 2C2, then the value will be,
2C2 is 1.
okay, if we'll have same values, then it will be 1.
Yes. Because we have seen that property na NCR is equal to NC n minus R. So 2C2 can also be written as 2C2 minus 2. That means 2C0. Okay.
Then I got the answer for probability distribution table and mean, but for NPQ it is incorrect.
What is the value of P in
1 by 13. N
what?
is 2. Q is 12 by 13.
Yes, so answer will be 24 by
169. We
okay.
have written 2 by 13 root 6.
Actually, that is standard deviation. They have written 3 answers. Check. I think standard deviation might be asked
So
in
they wrote
this.
it without comma, so I thought they have written it.
Yeah, that 2 by 13 is your mean, and the second standard deviation is there 2 root 6 upon 13. Okay, so sigma square is correct, variance is correct. 24, you are getting 24 upon 169. Na? That is sigma
Yes,
square.
sir.
Yes, but
Sir,
the
then how we
yes,
will get 2 by 13?
2 by 13. That 2 by
Yes, sir.
13 is mean.
Sir, then we have 2 by 13, then again 2 by 13, then root 6.
No, no, no. There is no comma between 2 by 13 and root 6. It is combined. It is a single value, 2 by 13 root 6.
Okay.
Actually, it is 2
Yes, sir,
root 6
understood.
upon 13. Okay, you got, okay.
सर अगर अभी आप आगे नहीं पढ़ाओगे तो मैं पुराना वीडियोस देख लूं क्या?
हाँ, उसको कंटिन्यू कर लो, प्रोबेबिलिटी से देखना चालू कर दो, ठीक है? अभी
ठीक है।
मैंने जो रिसेंटली जो रिकॉर्ड्स किए ना प्रोबेबिलिटी के, उसको देख लेना। ओके,
अभी आप कुछ नहीं पढ़ाओगे ना नया इसके बाद
अभी
आज की क्लास
ये
में?
वाला एक्सरसाइज कंप्लीट करके फिर मैं नया कराऊंगा, बट वो भी इससे रिलेटेड ही रहेगा। तो उससे बेटर ये है कि तुम पहले प्रोबेबिलिटी की क्लास 1 से पूरा कवर अप करते चलो, और नेक्स्ट क्लास में आने के पहले पूरा कवर अप कर लो, ठीक है? 3-4 घंटे की क्लास होगी।
नेक्स्ट क्लास में भी प्रोबेबिलिटी करेंगे?
आई थिंक एक एक्सरसाइज बचा है क्या? टोटल कितने एक्सरसाइजेस में? 9 पॉइंट, मेरे पास बुक नहीं है एक्चुअली। 9.6 तक है क्या?
एक सेकंड। पॉइजन नॉर्मल ये सब भी आ ही रहा है।
हाँ, तो पॉइजन में पढ़ाना बच गया है, मैं आज पॉइजन पढ़ाने वाला था। उसके बाद एक और एक्सरसाइज है क्या, वो चेक करना।
हाँ 9.6 भी है पर वो क्या है समझ नहीं।
आई थिंक
नॉर्मल।
नॉर्मल है, हाँ। तो
नॉर्मल भी आ रहा है।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, तो आज मैं पॉइजन कराऊंगा सोच रहा था, ठीक है? तो पॉइजन स्टार्ट कर दूंगा मे बी, और फिर उसके नॉर्मल नेक्स्ट क्लास में। ओके,
तो फिर मैं लीव करती हूँ, मैं पहले का देखती हूँ पहले।
ठीक है ठीक है, ओके
हाँ थैंक यू।
ओके।
Sir, I have solved the 13th one.
टिल 13th?
No, sir, 12th one I accidentally missed it. I'll solve it now.
Okay, so you have solved, okay, 13th one. Okay, in question number 12, there is slight different, because what it is asking for, write the distribution, find the variance of the distribution. Find the binomial distribution. So actually, whenever the question says that find the binomial distribution, then this expression we have to write p plus q whole raised to power n. This expression means binomial distribution, like this. Okay.
So like we get 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 whole to the power 3. So we have to solve it further or leave it like
No,
this?
no, no, leave it as it is, because 1 by 2 will be some will be 1, and
Yeah.
1 to the power anything will be 1. Okay. So you can
Yes,
leave
ma'am.
as it is. Yes.
So for question number 14, R will be equal to 5 only, no?
Question number 14. If X follows a binomial distribution with mean this and this, R will be
5.
uh, yes. No, actually, find probability of X less than or equals to 5. Look, first, what you have to do, you have to find N. So, what is the value of N you are getting?
Sir, 6.
6. Okay. Now, you have to find the probability of X less than or equals to 5, correct? So
Yes, sir.
that means probability of 1 plus probability of 2 plus probability of 3 up to probability of 5. Okay. That will be 1 minus probability of 6.
So 0 also we will consider.
Yes, 0
0.
will also be considered. 0 to 5.
So in such cases we will always start from 0 now.
Yes, yes, yes. Because when there is a case of any n number of trials, we will always have zero success in that. So in sometimes I forgot to consider zero. So you have to keep this in your mind. Okay.
Yes, I got the answer.
Okay. So you have solved all the question from this exercise, or
So
anyone?
15th is left.
Okay. So complete that. Then we will start with poison. Okay.
And so like in the last line they have written then find the distribution. So binomial distribution or probability distribution?
When it says find the distribution, then we have to write p plus q whole raised to power n in that form. Actually, uh, actually expansion of that will be binomial distribution. However, it is a distribution of probability. Okay, so both the answer is correct: binomial distribution or probability distribution.
So got the answer.
Okay, so we can start with the next topic. Okay, that is Poisson distribution. So first write the formula related to that. Actually, Poisson distribution. Okay, so here uh, the same type of situation is there. We have some number of trials and we will find the probability of getting R success out of n trials. Okay, but the distribution, probability distribution will not be a binomial distribution. It will be a Poisson distribution. There are different type of distribution like normal distribution, Poisson distribution, which you might have studied in class 11th. Okay, it was in that syllabus. Okay, so if we want to calculate probability of R success, or let us write it as probability of X is equal to R, here R represents the number of success, then it can be calculated by using this formula, e raised to power minus lambda into lambda raised to power R divided by R factorial. Okay, here the value of R will be either 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. R is number of success. Okay, now what is lambda? So lambda is actually is equals to n into p. Here n is number of trial and p is probability of success in one trial. Here n is number of trials. Okay, and p is probability
So basically, it is mean only.
of success. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, also the mean for Poisson distribution, the formula is different. Mean of Poisson distribution is lambda, and also the variance of Poisson distribution is lambda. So if the question asks to calculate mean and variance of Poisson distribution, then we will calculate using this. So here lambda is equal to np. Okay. Okay, and write this formula.
So basically, here variance will be equal to mean.
Yes.
So then, like, how does it make difference? Like, where do we use such distribution?
Actually, there is a long theoretical part or related to this, which is already there in previous syllabus. So we are not going to this. We are just going to apply how to solve the questions based on this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one more thing. Further, if you want to calculate P of 0, P of 0 means probability of 0 success. Then what will be the value of this if we put R is equal to 0? Look, this lambda to the power 0 will become 1, 0 factorial will become 1. So P of 0 will be equals to e raised to power minus lambda. Okay. Now, what will be the value of P of 1? So put R is equal to 1, it will be e raised to power minus lambda into lambda divided by 1 factorial is equal to 1. Okay. So using these two, we can also write like this: probability of 1 is equals to lambda times of probability of 0. So it is also possible then in some questions, probability of 1 success and probability of 0 success is given to you, and the question asks to calculate the mean or lambda. So you can use this relation. Okay. Now, what about the value of P of 2, probability of 2 success? So put R is equal to 2, it will be e raised to power minus lambda, lambda square divided by 2 factorial will be 2. Okay. Further, if we replace e raised to power minus lambda into lambda here, so we can also write P of 2 is equals to P of 1 into lambda by 2. We can also write like this. Okay, so these are some important conclusion which can be used in questions. Okay, now
Yes, sir.
can we start with the exercise?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's begin with the first question of exercise 9.5. So in exercise 9.5, question number 1 says that uh, for Poisson distribution, find P of 2. So you have to determine P of 2. Also, lambda is given to you, that is 0.7. Okay. So what we are required to do in this, just put the value of lambda in this case. Okay. And here the value of R is equal to 2. So put R is equal to 2. So P of 2 will be equals to e raised to power minus 0.7 into lambda. So the value of lambda is 0.7 whole raised to power 2 divided by 2 factorial. It will be like this. Okay. Now, in your book, I think in the last few pages in which you can find appendix. So there is a table given in which e raised to power minus lambda, value of e raised to power minus lambda is given. I don't know exact page number, but in the last appendix you can find the heading like this: e raised to power minus lambda. I don't know it is visible.
Yes, I got it.
Value of e raised to power lambda and e raised to power minus lambda. So the first column is for lambda, second is for e raised to power lambda, and third one is for e raised to power minus lambda. So check the first and third column. So here the value of lambda is 0.7. So corresponding e raised to power minus,
0.497, no?
yes, correct. So it will be 0.497. So 0.497, and the square of 0.7 will be 0.49 divided by 2 factorial will be 2. Now some calculation is required here. So just multiply the two terms in numerator and divide it by 2.
Yes, sir. So that will be 0.1218.
1218. Now check the answer.
Yes, sir. So we'll have to take 2 decimal places or 3 or
Uh,
4.
no, for up to 4 is not required. Maximum we can take up to 3. Okay. Okay, similarly, you can solve the second part also.
Yes, sir. Solved.
Okay, so let us begin with the next question, question number 2. So question number 2 says that suppose a book of 616 pages contains 43 typographical errors. If these errors are randomly distributed throughout the book, what is the probability that that 10 pages selected at random will be free of error? So we have to identify few important things from this. Okay, the first thing is that we are selecting 10 pages. Okay, so n number of trials will be considered as 10. Now we have to calculate the probability of error free, means zero error. So we have to find probability of zero success like this. Okay, so two things which we can write from this: first is n is equal to 10, second we have to consider r is equal to 2. Okay, next another thing which is required is p to calculate lambda, because lambda is
Why
equal to,
2?
yes,
So why we have taken 2?
sorry, I have wrongly written as 2, it will be 0. Yes. Further, we have to calculate NP. Okay. Now, the P value of P for P, it is given that 616 pages contain 43 typographical error. Okay. So, probability of success, probability of getting typographical error will be 43 upon 616. It is like this. 614, na? 614. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. Now, further, whether we can simplify this or not, we have to check. What it is, it divisible by 43 or not? So we can check, or we can also leave this Because to calculate lambda further, we have to divide. So lambda is equal to np, so n is 10, p is 443 divided by 614. So lambda is equal to 430 divided by 614. We have to divide this expression. Then only we can find the value of lambda, and further we can find other values. Okay. So when we divide 430,
Sir, we have to take e to the power lambda also, no? Like you have not taken e here.
e raised to power lambda, that is difficult. Even calculation will be more difficult if we take e raised to power lambda, because that term will be now in denominator and it is difficult to divide with a decimal expansion. Okay. However, we have to calculate the value of lambda. So value of lambda we are getting is 0.7 something, 0.700, like this. Okay. Is it clear till this step? Okay. Now again, put the value of lambda and r in this formula. So p of 0 will be equals to e raised to power minus 0.7 and lambda to the power 0 divided by 0 factorial. Okay, so further it will be p of 0 is equal to, we have already seen this value. So this value was, I think, 0.497, like something like 0.497. It was 0.497. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that's it. This will be your answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Now similarly, try to solve the third part by your own. First, identify the few values, that is, what is n, what is p, and what is r. Only three things are required.
Sir, here like whatever things are wrong, that will be our success.
No, actually, it is not like that. We can change what is our success. We can change that value. But here,
Like here it is asking for wrong numbers. So that means it will be our success. Like previously it was asking for
yes,
errors.
yes, actually, it is better to take that part as success whose probability is given to you. Like, okay.
Sir, like here it says 14% are wrong numbers. So that means our P will be 0.014.
Yes, 1.4 is, so it will be
It is our P,
0.0.
no?
Yes, 0.014 will be P.
Yes, sir. Then it says that probability that among 150 calls received. That means our N will be 150.
Yes, correct.
And then it says 2 are wrong number.
R
That
is
means
equal
our
to
R
2.
is equals to 2.
Correct.
So while calculating P is equals to 1 minus Q, we got,
P is what?
so 1 second, I'm solving it.
Yes.
So lambda 2.1 we can get, no?
What value? 3 point?
So like lambda is equals to 2.1.
Yes, yes. So I think value is given in table for 2.1.
8.166.
No, no, no. 0.122. You will take e raised to power minus lambda. That will be better.
Yeah, yes. 0.1.
Okay. Okay, Chevy. So further you can try the questions based on this formula only. Try to solve all other questions and ask the doubts in the next class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we can end with today's session. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Welcome.